Feel the sun on our face, smell the air. You know, if Salmonius had to send for us, he could have picked a worse place than this to meet.
Yeah, it's nice. It wasn't always like this. See that wreck up on the rocks?
Looks like the remains of a warship.
One of dozens that attacked this beach in a battle so bloody the sand was soaked red.
Thanks for sharing. When was it?
It's been almost a year now since the peace was signed.
Ah, that's plenty of time for things to return to being safe and normal.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. Where did this come from?
The same place as that one.
They're so deep. Hey, look! Clams! Oh, yeah. There's lots of them, too. I know what I'm having for dinner. What do you think made these ruts?
Only one thing I know makes tracks that deep. A fully armed war wagon.
A war wagon? What would it be doing here? I thought you said it was peaceful.
Xena! I was just talking about you. Sort of.
Beauty contest. You sent urgent word for us to come and see some underdressed, overdeveloped bimbos in a beauty contest.
Pageant. It's called a pageant.
Contest pageant. It's a feeble excuse for men to exploit and degrade women.
Wrong as usual, Miss Sunshine. Since when do we ever need an excuse? Besides, it's more like combat than contest. And it had such potential when Lord Claron proposed it as a way to celebrate a year of peace. Merchandising, local franchises, off-runway betting.
Wake me when you get to the urgent part.
Huh? Remember the leaders who, wrote that treaty here about a year ago?
The Doge of Messini, the Regent of Skyros, and the Palatine of Parnassus.
Well spoken. They've each entered their girlfriends in the pageant. And since then, we've had nothing but trouble. Wrecked costumes, ripped props, and now this business on the beach.
Sounds like someone's trying to wage a war by proxy.
That would explain all the war wagon tracks.
And that's why I sent urgent word. If you don't help to keep things on the level, each leader is going to blame the other, and soon we're all buying headstones.
Yeah, probably from you. Now why don't you just cancel the pageant?
Lord Claron's tried that. Each of these guys is so invested in winning, nobody wants to quit first. The way I see it, what we need see is a contestant to keep an eye on things from the inside.
Oh, no. Don't even look at me. Now you know how I feel about these women being victimized by meat markets.
She's right. But war makes everyone a victim, so... Meet Miss Amphipolis.
Now remember, anybody asks, you're Miss Amphipolis, and you're her sponsor, the Marquesa.
What? Concern is so touching. Look, as long as we can keep the contest fair while we find out who's doing this, we'll be fine.
Okay, Salmonius, you find me a disguise while you get to know the other sponsors.
Got it.
We'll meet back here after the first event.
Cause my contestant is going to wipe the floor with all of you.
And just who is your contestant?
Her name's Miss Amphipolis.
And now, it gives me great pleasure to present to you our last contestant, Miss Amphipolis!
I do not tell her anything. We are a team, I ask.
Yeah, right. Marquesa,
Yes,
that asking stuff, that works for you?
every time. Remember, a beauty pageant is like a war. To win, you've got to be fired with the heat of competition. Power, the passion, the desire to win.
Gabrielle, we're not here to win. We're here to stop a war.
Yeah, sure. But there's no harm in winning, right?
Miss Amphipolis!
Yes! Right! You go, girl! Say all the way!
Now, don't forget to come back for our final round, the talent competition!
I don't understand why you won't sing. You would be a shoo-in if you did.
Gabrielle, I've told you before. I sing when I'm moved, when there's something behind it. It's not about performance.
As a bard and a fellow creative artist, I can understand that. Which just leaves us one question. What can you do?
I don't know. Finding out who's sabotaging things would be a great start. Next time they strike, someone could get killed.
Yeah, you. Whoever is doing this wants to get to those warlord beauties. And how better to do it than to just, you.
You just gave me a great idea.
But how to catch whoever's doing this?
No. About what to do for my talent.
This is sabotage!
Gabrielle, it's just a bad dress.
Bad dress? Xena, chiffon is bad. Chartreuse is bad, but this is a disaster. You will be eliminated halfway down the catwalk.
Calm down. Look, if it really bothers you, I'll fix it.
Getting better. Xena!
Xena?
I mean, Miss Amphipolis?
It's all right, Gabrielle. I think we all know who's who now.
Not quite. The judges have voted, and they're ready to crown a winner. So Miss Known World is a man?
Yep.
It's kind of funny, huh?
Why? Beauty is beauty.
And peace is peace.
Are you going to write about this?
Oh, yes. I was thinking about calling it Queen for a Gabrielle.
What a drag. Gabrielle.
Okay, okay.